Sampradaya Kartribhyo Vamsharishibhyo Mahadvyo Namo Gurubhyaha Adi Gurum Jagadvandyam Lokadhisham Paratparam Navayuga Pravartaram Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Shri Sharadam Vishwamatam Shishya Vrindancha Shodasham Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Parampara. We finished. Who is a adhikari? We began with the adhikari in the second or third Shloka, the verse. We saw the four things. We are going to enter into the Vedānta. Vedānta, Prakaranattvata. Now, because it is a Prakarana Grantha, Vedānta Sāra is a Prakarana Grantha. Because it being a Prakarana Grantha, the four things we have to know. Anything you are entering into a subject, we must know Adhikari, Vishaya, Sambandha, Prayojana. We began with that. And like all other scriptures, all other Prakaranas, Vedanta Prakaranas, this also we are going to study the four important things, Adhikari, Vishaya, Sambandha, Prayojana. This is how we began the text. Now we finished who is Adhikari. Now this is called Anubandha Chatushtaya. When we are studying any subject, the Anubandha Chatushtaya is an important thing. We must know who is the Adhikari for this, and what is the subject that we are going to deal, what is the connection between the text we are reading and the subject, and finally what is its uses, why are we reading. So we finished who is an Adhikari. Now Adhikari began with who is Adhikari and ended with he is going to be a person, a Dhira, who is going to enter into the inquiry into reality, Satyanveshana. He is going to take up the steps of Satyanveshana. With that, Adhikari, we have finished. The next Anubandha Chatushtaya, four Anubandhas. The next Anubandha is Vishaya. What is the Vishaya? What are we going to study in and through this text, this Prakarana Grantha? Prakarana Grantha is what is going to make us and give the clear understanding of where are we going, our goal, where are we reaching. What is all this we are doing for? All the secrets are brought out, and the path is made very clear. Which path you are going, how you are going, what are the things you see, and how to clearly, step by step, you have to develop, grow, evolve, and reach the goal. What all is necessary is given. Last, including the steps you have to follow, is given in the text. Now, Vishaya is, now he is going to tell what is the Vishaya. Jiva Brahmaikyam Shuddha Chaitanyam Prameyam Tatrayeva Vedantanam Tatparyat. The whole essence. When we think of what is essence, a fruit is there, suppose orange. What is the essence of that fruit? When you buy fruit, you are not going to see the seeds, the inner unwanted parts in it, and the outer cover, the orange cover. So many things are there. We are going to use after squeezing the orange, what juice is going to come? That is going to be my food. So whole essence of the orange is orange juice, which is going to nourish me. Like that, whole Vedānta, Tatparya, what is the Tatparya of the whole thing? Vishaya is Jiva Brahmaikyam. The individual soul, Jiva, the transmigratory soul, Jiva, because Jivatva is there. A being, embodied being, passing through lives after lives to complete the journey. It has emerged from a source, it is passing through, working out all the karmic loads from one body to the another body. It goes on and on and on, again goes back to the source from where it came. Now, through the process of involution, he comes into the nature. Through the process of evolution, he goes back to the source. So, this Jiva, the transmigratory soul, is called Jiva. That Jiva, when they use the term Jiva, it has a sting, it has a limitation, it has a upadhi, it is bound by karma. Karma is binding it, nothing else, is Brahman otherwise. So this Jiva and Brahman are same. Jiva Brahmaikyam, Aikyam. There is absolute oneness, Aikya. They are not two, but appearing to be two. So, Jiva Brahmaikyam, when we say, Jiva is Brahma, Brahma is Jiva. But we distinguish just because of a upadhi. Jivatva is there. If you leave the Jivatva, the sticking dirt of karma, it is Brahman. And why does we hear when we say Brahma, it can be Saguna Brahma or Nirguna Brahma. At our stage, where we are identified with body, for everything, Brahman means Saguna Brahma only. We cannot understand what Nirguna Brahma is yet. So Nirguna Brahma there are indicators only, because mind cannot reach, senses cannot perceive, intellect cannot discern what it is. So no instrument can depict what the thing is, Brahman. So whenever we say Brahman, it is Saguna Sakara. So when you leave the upadhis of the Ishvara, Saguna Sakara Brahma is called Ishvara. And the Jiva. Jiva has upadhi of Jivatva, Ishvara has the upadhi of Ishvaratva. If you remove the Jivatva of the Jiva and Ishvaratva of the Ishvara, they are one and the same, infinite, eternal existence, the ocean of bliss, peace, love absolute. It is Satchidananda. How do you explain this? We take the pot space and room space. In a room or a hall, there are a number of pots. Each pot, there is a space, pot space. And room has room space. But space is akhanda, you cannot cut space. But you say room space and pot space? Yes, because the pot appears to limit the space into pot space. If you move the pot, space doesn't move. Pot is moving in space. Wherever pot is there is space in it. Pot space is there. Space is pervading the whole pot and continuing. It's pervading like glass and light. Suppose glass beaker is there or a glass is there and you put on the light, it passes through. Like that space is passing through all objects. It's pervading every object. So when you put the same vessel or beaker into the water and move, inner water and outer water are separate. It is displacing water. Water is not pervading now. It is displacing. And inner water moves without moving the outer water. But it is not with the space, because space is subtler than the pot. It pervades the pot. But always there is pot space and there is room space. Now remove the room, what is limiting the room, remove the pot. If you break the pot and break down the building, what remains is one space. The same space is appearing to be limited by the pot. This is an appearance only. Which is not actually changing anything, but limiting the appearing to be limiting. The pot is appearing to be limiting the space into pot space, and room is showing it is limiting the as if limiting. It is an appearance only. Space is infinite, and it is infinite when pot is there or a pot is not there. So, in the night when we sleep, pot forgets its pothood. It has forgotten the body. So, it is one with the Ishvara. In the second stage of deep sleep, I am one with the Ishvara every day. I pass through 3 bodies, leaving one by one, and then I enter into the deep sleep where I don't have bodies, limitations. This pot limiting the space is called limiting adjunct. In Sanskrit we say upadhi. Upadhi. In our life we can see in the society, he is a doctor, he is a living being, he is Jivatman actually, a living being, a human, because he is having a human body, and this human body is limiting him. Now this limitation, the limitation is put. Is a doctor, is a upadhi. It limits him not to be anything else other than doctor. He cannot be an engineer. Now suppose you say he is an engineer, it is limiting him, it is putting him in a frame. But he is unlimited. If you go to the depth, he is Atman. But it appears to be limiting. This is called limiting upadhi. Now, this upadhi is making the jiva's upadhi you remove, which is appearing to be limiting it. You see it is infinite. Remove the Ishvaras, Ishvaratva, the cosmic consciousness, the individual consciousness, Vyashti Chaitanya and Samashti Chaitanya. Samashti Chaitanya, remove the Samashtitva, Vyashti Chaitanya, Vyashtitva you remove, the individuality you remove, this cosmic lordship you remove. Then you see both are same. One, if the pot is gone, the space is space alone. The pot was appearing to limit the space as inner space and outer space. Now, there is one space. When the pot was there also, it was one. But we could not understand because of the pot. Because of the body, we are not able to understand we are divine. Similarly, when we see the room space, Ishvara is cosmic person. This is individual person, individual soul, cosmic soul. Ishvara is big, Jiva-like. All Jivas together is Ishvara, is Lordship. It is the room space or hall space. Beyond is the infinite space, limitless space, the Brahman. So Brahman is the absolute, the Chaitanya only. Chaitanya appears to be individual Chaitanya, Chaitanya appears to be cosmic Chaitanya. Ishvara is cosmic Chaitanya, Samashti Chaitanya, and Jiva is individual Chaitanya. Small case, big space. So this difference, he is telling Jiva Brahmaiva, Brahmaikyam. This, what are we going to study? How the two are one. Jiva and Brahma, how they are one. As we go to higher levels, the Brahma, when you remove the Upadhi of the Ishvara, you will have the Brahman, the absolute existence in which the universes, a number of Ananta Koti Brahmana appear and disappear. That infinite existence you will see. So when you remove the limitations, it is the Jiva and Brahma are same. So that Jiva Brahmaikyam, what is it? It is Shuddha Chaitanya. Chaitanya, when we say Chaitanya and Jada, we refer to Chaitanya because there is, other than Chaitanya, there is Jada also, a manifestation of the same Chaitanya in another form. Now, it is Shuddha Chaitanya. Shuddha Chaitanya means it is not limited by anything. When all the upadhis are removed, when you are leaving one by one body in sleep, you are left the physical body, entered into dream state, from waking to dream, dream to deep sleep to you leave the causal body also, Sthula, Sukshma, Karana Sharira also you leave, and then you enter into the Gāಢa Nidra, where you are leaving all the three layers pertaining to nature. You are in your own spiritual existence. Now, this, how you live and come. You are left all the upadhis and you are the Shuddha Chaitanya. But you are one with the Ishvara. With Brahma Jnana, you will be one with the Brahman, Absolute. Each day you are sleeping, you go up to the Ishvara, become one with the Ishvara, again project out, coming the three bodies. Now this Chaitanya, I am leaving the everyday, the individual Chaitanyatva, individuality I am leaving and merging with the Shuddha Chaitanya, but limited to the universe. And when you identify yourself with the Ishvara, independent of Ishvaratva, you are Brahman. Now, when the universe dissolves in the Absolute, Srishti Sthiti Pralaya, after Pralaya, Brahman alone remains. Now, this Shuddha Chaitanya, when we say, it is beyond the Ishvara, because he wants the two limitations, individual limitation and cosmic limitation, both to be dissolved. Then you get Shuddha Chaitanya. This is Samashti Chaitanya, Ishvara. Jiva is Vyashti Chaitanya. It is individual consciousness. This is cosmic consciousness, Ishvara. Daily we merge in this, when in the deep sleep, and again wake up. With Brahma Jnana, you find out that, oh, I am not the limited Ishvara also. Ishvara is also limited. I am daily merging in Ishvara. When you get the Saguna Sakara Rupa also, you are one with the Ishvara. The Jivatva is not destroyed yet, because it is not Brahma Jnana. But you are free from the bodily identity. When you with the vision of God, you are individual, but you are not bound by the body now. The Brahma Granthi breaks with the vision of God. So here we see when the subject we are going to study is Jiva is going to leave the Jivatva, Ishvara is going to leave the Ishvaratva, and one Akhanda Sachidananda Sagara is there, which is Shuddha Chaitanya. From Shuddha Chaitanya, Vyashti Chaitanya and Samashti Chaitanya emerge together. So that Shuddha Chaitanya, when he uses the Shuddha Chaitanya, all limitations are broken. That's why he is using the term Shuddha Chaitanya. We'll continue in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.